wanted to share with people. We've experienced so much in our own careers and busyness, and get caught up in the rat race of life, and we just miss so many important things that God really intended for us to experience.
I do have a limited amount of time, a limited amount of resources to invest, especially with regard to my time. So as that applies to my job, to my family, to my wife, to my children, to my church, it was huge.
Todd and I are really committed to living out these directives in our own lives. And so what we wanted to do was put together a process to where they didn't have to rely on us being there live and in person to deliver the principles of the janitor.
Talking about which principle meant the most to us, and the first time for me it was recharge versus discharge. And then going through it today, there was a couple things I was pouting about. And to think of the book and now having the study guide, to be able to go back over and over and reflect, because where I'm at different points is where the book's going to hit me.
We've created this study guide that goes along with this 6 sessions of the video that's designed either on a weekly basis or a monthly basis to help participants go through a number of exercises that are going to help these directives come alive.
I struggle with automatically going to the negative and pouting and kind of bringing people around me into it. So I really work on every day directive number 3 to take those circumstances and start praying about them rather than pout about them.
What this book really does is it says no matter where you are in your life, God can use you. And what's really exciting about it is just to see the impact it's having on children. We know that as these parents become more involved in their children's lives, that it's going to have a life-changing impact.
I grew up thinking that I was my parents' responsibility and they were working very hard to provide for us, and that we weren't necessarily a blessing. And when I had my own children, I looked at them totally differently, that they are a blessing, they're not a responsibility.
When we wrote it, it was really designed for that busy CEO, that busy business executive, but as it unpacked and the story unfolds, we learned that it's really a book about life.
I really never gave a lot of thought to legacy until I read the book, and how that's being passed on to the next generation.
It's the compelling story that keeps people glued from beginning to end.
We can learn so much from other people, and when we learn really great things, we're eager to really pass it around and help other people as well. So I'm very eager to take what I've learned from the janitor and pass it around to others that I know can really benefit from the book.
What's really exciting to us is when over a long period of time these directives are applied in someone's life. And so this is really designed to be a process that everyone can use in the convenience of their homes, churches, or businesses.